like to invite Brother Oneness, my brother, that is Rajbhushan Esquire, is one of the board of trustees at the Value community. We met 11 years back through Sai Baba group. Then we became like a family. He ran as a president of the Sai Center in New York City, and is all over in the city with the different activities. He is originally from Mysore, that is a major city in Karnataka state in India, next state to my state, Kerala. And he has 3 boys, and they all married to wonderful girls from different countries or religious background, and 6 grandchildren. His wife is from Sindh part of Pakistan, and actually is, even though India was Pakistan is like one country, now it's 2 countries. That will be interesting to hear from him as his perspective. Raj Bhai, floor is for you.
Namaste Guruji, Namaste all the brothers and sisters from all faiths. Salam alaikum, Sister Sahar, and greetings to all the Christian brothers. I'm following the path of excuse me, oneness of all, and realizing who we really are, that we are all children of the same God, worshipped by many, many different names. Allah, Buddha, Jesus, Mahavira, Narayani, Shiva, all the nature gods, everything. So we are sent to this earth to experience God's love and share with all of the people in our life, with our parents, with our siblings, with our spouse, with our children, grandchildren, with our neighbor, co-workers, all of that. So conflict is something because of all the worldly knowledge we have accumulated all throughout, and then the likes and dislikes, that the moment we get rid of likes and dislikes, accept God's will, then we are at harmony. So we have to go back to our roots as to who we really are. We are the soul, not the body. When I identify that I'm Raj Bhushan, immigration attorney, worked with the refugees for 25 years, who went through, clients going through suffering, domestic violence, LGBT problem, religious conflict, political conflict, seeing so much suffering simply because we see difference rather than finding unity in diversity. We are always finding diversity. The different aspect. We have to always look for commonality, and the same God lives within us. The same way we cry, the same way we laugh, and the same way all the human emotions are same, regardless of nationality, culture, all that. Religion is really going back to the source. Religion is reconnecting to the source. The source is that we are the spark of divinity, that each one of us have the divine quality within us. Because of body identification, ego, jealousy, anger, envy qualities dominates our life. Whereas if you go back to our true nature of all the things which every speaker has touched upon, collaborative communication, integrity, the grace, various aspects, even jihad, the internal struggle, all that. I have family members who belong to Islam. I claim Islam as I shall love all mankind. So always look for the commonality. Jesus' love for all of creation, it was pure love. He just treat me the same way as you want to be treated. The Prophet Muhammad said first, I'm in the light is in me, I am the light. So that's the 3 level of consciousness we have to go through, from body the one who I think I am, the mind who others think who I am, that I'm a family man, I'm a South Indian, I'm an immigration attorney, other things. The one you really are, that is the pure soul, pure consciousness. At our deep sleep level, we are connected to that universal consciousness. We are totally at peace. Only when we are awake, when we bring our worldly knowledge into our day-to-day experience, we say, oh, Sister Sahar wears hijab, so she is different. Whereas just to look at, she's my sister, that's all, from a different parent, but all sent to the earth to share the fellowship, share the joy. So I have three daughter-in-laws, one of a Jewish faith, an Orthodox Christian, in Catholic faith. My children go to various, they go to Catholic school now. So I myself grew up as a Hindu, but the religion is it's good to be born in religion, but it's not good to die in the religion. So it's just a means to an end, to rediscover who we really are, to be childlike qualities, to manifest that, live that experience every single moment, that we are peace, we are love, we are the joy. Sister Savita wonderfully led the meditation, and then regrouping, rediscovering, awakening. All these concepts are there. The words just put conflict in our mind. Because the moment we heard something based on experience, we jump into a judgment. So we have to go beyond judgment, seek silence in silence. That's the thing. So at the ultimate peace, then I don't have to say a word. I can communicate with my smile that I love all the brothers and sisters on this panel, all the people who are watching on this Facebook Live and various internet channel. I have to radiate that love, that we are not different. We may look different, we may speak the different language, just like I like Indian food, and Sister Sahar may like, Middle Eastern cuisine. But the point is that we quench our hunger and thirst in the same. That's all the end goal. The same way, the idea is that we have very limited life on this earth. If we live 100 years, it's only 5,000 Sundays, 5,000 weekends. So I'm going to be 70 this year, so I don't have much more time to go. So I have to resolve all the conflict, forgive, accept, acknowledge. No time to waste on any gossip and distraction. You just simply focus on what good being done, and highlight the positiveness in each one of the people we interact with. So, I could easily have conflict with my family members. We are so diverse, but we always look for commonality, look for harmony. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with my smile. So with that, I create peace in my family and then go beyond that. So I've chosen Brother Oneness. I don't want to be an imam. I don't want to be a priest. I don't want to be a Swamiji. So the concept is that I am Brother Oneness. Just the concept of we are part of the same family. Interfaith harmony is all about bringing harmony, resolving the conflict. The mind is the one who is our friend, mind is our enemy. So we have to, the moment we take our journey towards God and love our God who is dear to us, then the love unfolds. We don't have reason to hate anyone. So we support, the concept is always about wiping a tear, adding a smile. So I have said enough, and I thank all the panel members for sharing their wisdom. It's a different facet of the diamond. Everybody brought something unique to the table of discussion. So let's pray to that universal creator for giving this opportunity to come together as brothers and sisters, see the commonality. Let's work together, let's pray together, let's rejoice together, And when we face our Maker at the end of our life's journey, he would be happy at least you tried to be a good human being. Amen. Om Shanti, Salam, Om Peace.
We brought the best part of the event. We are under one roof as a divine human being.
World yoga community, the world.
Well, we made it purposely. Over 25 years we are using that name, and we didn't register. First of all, we don't know how to move first. Second, we don't have that many people to bring the movement. Then we don't have any funding. That's the way we started. But we had a website and using the name for a long time. And then Swami was okay, you can move. But still it took a long way. And people asked me, why didn't you use your name? So you are doing the work. And I said, no, it should be for the world, not for me, myself. So even if I pass, somebody has to run the show. And we see how things are moving in Argentina. Out of 10 people, 8 of them are females, and they're running very well. They made the Velia community organization. We give them guidance. They put free classes, even they teach yoga classes at the Indian Embassy. And 10 cities they're putting every week classes free for people. How dramatically it is changing, in different ways. And we never follow any one religion. Even though I have my own passions, but still I stick with Interfaith as my birth. Just keep it. Definitely we have the Hinduism. The yoga teachings came from the Hindu traditions, but it is for everyone. And I didn't see any of the great masters, they always ask us to make their own religion. Even Jesus or Buddha or Muhammad, they never asked. Followers create, and if they cannot implement the teachings 100%, that will make the conflict. That's a part I'm so happy Sister Shahar mentioned for the jihad. A lot of people don't know what it is, and they get scared. Islamophobia happened for so many years, and nothing to scare about. So we are all our friends. We do things together. There's no problem.
Or in my college days, I became part of the Islamic community. I was going by the name Sohail. So.
And of course, we see extremists in every single area. Even Hindus, they have extremists. Christians have the extremists. I remember once I went to my church in my hometown. One of the trustees said, you are not supposed to come to the church. You teach yoga, that's devil's teaching. That's what they told me. So I told him, no, either way my parents are buried in the church. So you had to make a committee meeting to kick me out, or make a court order to kick me out, or just kill me. I'm happy. And they just look, what happened to this guy? I have right to go. So any spiritual places should be open for everybody. All the divine beings came on this earth to re-educate us how to behave in the society, rather than stick with one religion or a culture. That's the beauty about all the teachings. Wow. And I'm so happy that Sahar is more open to the public. Even Imam Shamsi Ali also is more open to the public. That's the way we're supposed to walk in hand, holding hand each other and do things together. That is the real interfaith or the religious activity. And now we are going to open up our floor.